Most of you might have been trading supply and demand without much luck, and some of you don't even know at all what it means or what it looks like in the chart. In today's video, I'm not only going to teach you how supply and demand works, I'm also going to show you how to identify them in the market, thereby improving your trading entries, which instantly means better results. By the end of this video, you are not only going to learn how to use supply and demand effectively, but you also learn how to combine it with other conditions to improve your entries. Now let's dive into it. So I started this video, but I couldn't complete it immediately because I was sleepy at the time, and I just went straight to bed after taking my entries and of course sharing it with the community. Right now you can see how it's going. We are very close to hitting our targets. It's a clear 1:3, although I already encouraged my community members to take out some profits right after we successfully did a 1:2. Now, before we go into details, I'd like for you guys to subscribe to this channel if you are new here, and also turn on your notification bell because we'll be posting more updates and more insights like this that would help improve your trading. So basically, as a day trader, I like to take my entries on the lower time frames, the 5 minutes time frame especially. But for this particular trade, I think I did this on the 30 minutes time frame, even though I still had to go down to the 5 minutes time frame to look at the market structure and see where the direction is as at the current level, right? Doesn't mean I'm going to totally disregard the higher time frames. I'll go to higher time frames, of course, to see the overall direction of the market and also see the momentum in the market and see if actually it's going to play out the way I'm expecting it. Remember, I said you will learn to combine several confirmations, several conditions before even going into the trade. So here you can see clearly that price had come to a key support region here. This is where reversal usually happens in the market to the upside. If you can see, judging from my trend line here, you can see that the market kept pushing upwards after it hits that zone, right? It keeps pushing upwards after it hits that zone, and then after this, I think this was the point where I found the market at, and all I needed to see was a break of this structure. All right, all I needed to see was a break of this structure. Now I'm going to go to the 5 minutes time frame to also confirm that there is a proper upward trend on that time frame. The lower time frame will give me a clearer picture of the market structure. So I did that, and if I take you down to the 5 minutes, let's just go to the 5 minutes and check that out. Okay, you would see clearly that around this area the market started printing series of highs. All right, you can see more higher lows here. All right, higher lows here. So all I needed to see was a break of this structure, and it happened here, right? Price eventually broke the structure here, pushed all the way from here, and then pushed above the structure, this structure here. All right, so mapping out, this was done on the 30 minutes time frame. Let me go back to the 30 minutes time frame so that it will be clearer. So what I needed was to mark out my demand zone, which is the last candlestick here, the last bearish candlestick before the push that broke this structure. All right, so this was it, and I'm going to take this out for now and just show you here. This is it. I had to mark out this zone. All right, so all I needed to see was after the break of this structure, I needed to see price come back to that zone. All right, so price eventually did that. It broke this structure here and then came right back into that zone. All right, now after price comes into this zone, I'm not just going to rush into the trade. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait for a bullish momentum at that level. All right, and exactly what happened next was this candlestick closed bullish, right? Closed bullish, still around that zone, and that's what prompted my entry. We took the buy, of course, entered the buy positions and sent the call to the Telegram community, and then all I needed to do was just set my SL. All right, so I just put my SL right below this low, right? You see this low here, that is where my SL is, and then my TP all the way to the top. Remember I said as a day trader you don't need to stay so long in the market. So the target is just here. All right, I'm just going to take 1:3 and leave the market. But like I said, to be on the safe side, we already took out some profits after the market had done a successful 1:2. This is how simple it is for you to have an entry like this, trading supply and demand. It's very simple, it's very straightforward. Let me quickly show you guys something that happened right after our entry. So you see price moved up and broke this structure again. There was another break of structure here, and then if you notice what happened next, it came back after a break of structure. After you spot out the break of structure, the next thing you want to do is look at the bearish candlestick, the last bearish candlestick that moved price to break that structure. You can see here we have it. Let me take this out first of all. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out, and then I'll mark out this candlestick. This is the last candlestick that took out that made the move that took out this high. Okay, the candlestick that broke this structure. So you can see that price came right back into that level, right? Price came right back into that level, and then the move to the upside happened again. All right, so had it been you were in the market at the time and then you saw this happen, right, all you have to do is just wait for price to come to that zone and then give you a bullish momentum, right? And then boom, you would have been into the market. You would have probably also taken this trade SL below this low, of course, and then you would have new entries. Okay, you would have new entries. Now because I said you'll be combining this with other conditions, now let's just see how let's just see what putting a trend line here would look like. You can see I'm going to take this out to show you guys this more clearer. So you can see if you trade support and resistance, you would see that even right at that level the market was respecting a clear upward direction, right? A clear upward direction. You can see here is a key zone. So this does not just mark as your demand zone. This is also a key reversal point for the market for traders who depend on trend lines, and that works perfectly. So you see, combining this and your supply and demand entries will improve your trade. You'll make more success in the market, guys. You'll make more success having this much confluences. Okay, thank you for watching. I trust this will change your trading game for the better. If you have questions, reach out to me or drop it in the comment section of this video. I'll attend to it. If you have any challenges you want me to address, just drop it in the comment section and I'll find time to do that. All right, so guys, we have successfully smashed all targets. I'm just going to manually close this last position, and as you can see, price is still very much bullish, right? So I'm going to hope for a proper break of this structure here, and then I'll analyze the market all over again. This time around I'll focus on what has happened around this area, right, when this move happened, and then I'm going to narrow it down to the lower time frame till I get to this zone, right? On the 5 minutes time frame, I'll look for opportunities. Hopefully we'll find more entries and make more money.